Bill Law was my father. He was a Clemson agricultural engineer, World War II vet, and he's of course the founder of the company along with my mother. He was about 53 years old. He was working in a similar business, and he decided that they were not supporting the local farmers and quarries primarily in their irrigation and pumping needs. And so he just wanted to provide that service to these local folks. Friendships and relationships is what really got him started. And we've maintained that all along. Our friends, our customers, our vendors, our bankers, all have become real friends.
It's important for us to set goals for each department because you need a target to shoot for. If you don't have that, how do you assess whether you're doing good or not?
Well, WP Law has always been willing to spend the money to train the employees, also on cutting edge technology. I think they've always been at the forefront of anything that's out there that's new in our industry. They've been willing to give it a try. Our guys are really always out there looking for something new to do, and Flip and Tommy have always been one to let them kind of take the bid if they're willing to go out and do the research and stuff, and so they'll let them bring in new product lines, and if they're willing to run with it, and we've been real successful with that.
We're in the midst of a management transition here. We have some of our senior managers that are retiring this year or will be retiring in the near future, and those are some big shoes to fill, and everybody recognizes that. The other thing that's changing probably a little bit more subtly is our customer base is changing. A lot of the customers that are used to dealing with some of the folks that have been around here a long time, well, they're retiring too. And as we see, a younger generation of customers come through, those customers, the things they want and value from a distributor are different than the things that their father or their predecessors valued. So I think one of our challenges going forward is determining what services, what are things that those customers are looking for, because the millennials, they buy differently. The way they get information is different. When I first came to work here, you had to go to a trade show if you wanted to learn about a new product. Now you can get on the internet. So there's, the role of distribution is changing in the future. The types of services we have to offer customers to remain viable in the industry is going to be different. And so those are the things we have to really look at and think about going forward.
WP Law takes care of its customers basically by providing the services they need to help them do their projects efficiently. I am always concerned about costs. I put myself in my customer's place. So I will not do more, I will not make things more complicated or more costly than things need to be. And of course I'll listen to them.
You can't talk about being a fountain builder without people asking you about Las Vegas and Bellagio and that type stuff. And we don't have budgets in the Carolinas for that type of project, but we keep pushing to try to do something a little different. And variable frequency drives on pumps allowed us to do some stuff. And the big push right now is LED lights, which get so much publicity, and color changing LED lights. But at the heights we're spraying water and trying to illuminate them with LED lights, it just doesn't work well. They just don't get that far up. So that's the big push right now. We're trying, the industry's trying to catch up, but we keep buying products, seeing if it will do a little more than the last one did, but just giving them something different.
The industry is always moving forward, and smart irrigation is a part of the trends that are coming. So, and that means that instead of just irrigating with a sprinkler and a dial timer that tells you when it comes on and off, there's all kind of other things we can do now. And there's two-wire irrigation. There's irrigation that you can do wireless, and it's a big realm of things. So we always have to be looking to see what the next thing's going to be, and to make sure that we can find a way to educate ourselves to be on top.
Having the knowledge of our products and of the industries that we serve sets us above and beyond our competition.
I feel like my staff definitely supports our goals. We're small, but we're a team. We work closely together every day on helping each other out on whatever needs to be done to get the job done.
Everybody has to have goals. I've got other little goals that I've set for them as far as the just a little to-do list. I think it gives you something to strive for. It gives you that set point to reach. And it feels like you've accomplished something if you did reach it.
I think ultimately is provide a decent living for the people who work here and them enjoy what they do so they'll do it well. It's probably the ultimate goal here.
Big difference with us is you come here and you, first off, usually wind up saving a lot of money, time, and effort by finding out what you need for a particular job instead of just going out and grabbing everything you see. We tell you exactly what you need, how to do it. You come in here, you get the education you need along with the materials, and you know how to use those materials the right way to begin with. We try to fill you in. Nobody who's first starting, some of these jobs knows everything, so we kind of throw in all the result of people's experience and problems they may have had and ways to overcome those items before they come up.
You come into a store, you learn what is available in your community. You learn that there are people out there willing to help you in your day-to-day purchases and to get you the right thing.
It's up to us to maintain our foundation, to strive for perfection, to preserve the future, to keep our customers satisfied, to create the perfect environment, to build customer relationships. It's up to us to cross the line.